Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome to the David Braley Athletic and Recreation Center. You know what? David Braley Recreation Athletic Center for tonight's volleyball game versus the Mohawk Mountaineers and the Conestoga Condors.
I'm Carly Prince.
Mohawk right now is 7th place in the West, while Conestoga is in 8th place. Each team's had a nice Sudbury road trip where Mohawk beat Boreal 3-1 and then lost to Cambrian 2-3.
Whereas Conestoga, on the other hand, recently just beat Cambrian the next day 3-2. So this should be an interesting matchup, John.
Absolutely, Carly. Looking forward to some good volleyball action tonight as these girls take the court. Keys to tonight's game for both teams: stick to good passes, serves over the net, and that will lead them to be successful. Whichever team makes the least mistakes will be victorious tonight on this cold November evening.
The starting lineup for your Mohawk College Mountaineers. Number 3, Gigi Chatsmati. Number 4, Charlotte Utima. Number 6, Lindsay Collette. Number 7, Julie Gagnon. Number 15, Kristen Van Ardenhout. And number 18, Jessica Burdett.
And here we go, volleyball fans. The teams are taking the court. Referees just got to make sure everybody's in rotation. Don't want to lose a point on that. Conestoga is good to go. Mohawk's getting checked over. And the libero's in. Conestoga will be serving first, and it'll be number 2, Mallory O'Hara. It's a float serve. Charlotte, her team unable to handle that float serve. That is a point for Conestoga.
Tough point to lose so early in the game.
Absolutely. And Mallory O'Hara back to serve. The team again unable to handle that serve. It's another point for Conestoga. Let's see if Mallory O'Hara starts to pick on Utema. Right back to her. That's his ball up though. That's a C ball set. Power hit. Nowhere to go but cross, and she finds back 5. That was number 12, Leanne Sinclair. Mallory O'Hara still serving. Free ball for Conestoga. And a free ball right back from Mohawk. Ball pushed outside, but unable to convert. Set to the middle, number 13, Stephanie Hoey. Puts it down on the quick, and that's an early timeout for Mohawk.
Mohawk looking really off their game tonight. Not sure how to play this ball.
No, Mallory O'Hara's serve has been really good right now. That's probably why Mohawk called the timeout, looking to ice her a little bit. So that's Coach Andy Nicholson with the timeout, looking to regain his troops, settle them down a little bit, maybe some early game jitters. Conestoga has jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead in this first set as they take the court. Mohawk using the full amount of time on their timeout, but it looks like they're ready to go. Mallory O'Hara still serving for Conestoga. Floats it again. Free ball for Conestoga. Dug up, that's out to the power. Off the fingertips of the Mohawk block. C ball set to Gagnon. Ball's dug up though by the Conestoga libero. Free ball for Conestoga, dug up. Right back over though for Mohawk. Scramble play off of the quick middle. Set to number 18, Jessica Burdett. Conestoga able to dig it up though. Point wasn't pretty, but it all counts. Mallory O'Hara still serving. Mohawk finally gets on the board off the quick attack by Jessica Burdett.
Mohawk's really scrambling here to get their feet back under them.
That they are, Carly. Number 4, Charlotte Hutima serving. Offside set. Mohawk digs it though. Chucks Maddie with the swing, but that's able to be dug up. Free ball for Mohawk, taken by the libero. Back out to Chucks Maddie, off the hands of the block. Scramble play, but Conestoga gets it over. Mohawk is given a party ball, which they were unable to take advantage of. That is a point, Conestoga, as Stephanie Hui steps up to serve. Floats it, dug up by the libero. That's a net call on Jessica Burdett, unable to convert on the party ball. Stephanie Hui serving for Conestoga.
Talk about miscommunication there.
Those are mistakes that can't happen at this level. Mohawk needs to talk to each other more, let them know what's going on in the court, call their seams so they know which ball they're taking. Chucks Maddie, that's the ball. And she's able to kill it. Point Mohawk. As Jessica Burdett is up to serve. It's a meter ball to the middle. Elizabeth Galbraith able to convert. Point for Conestoga. And Paige Stewart is up to serve. Dug up by the Mohawk libero. Quick ball in the middle to Chucks Maddie. He's able to score for Mohawk.
What a swing that girl has.
That was a very powerful swing. Number 6, Lindsay Collette, serving for Mohawk. It's another meter ball set to the middle.
Just bouncing right back.
Yeah, Conestoga with the answer. And number 12, Leanne St. Clair is serving. And that ball is out of bounds. Free point for Mohawk. As Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie steps up to the serving line. Balls to 1, dug up nicely by Conestoga. Number 2, Mallory O'Hara, able to find the court. Point Conestoga. Elizabeth Galbraith serving. And that serves into the net, free point for Mohawk. Let's see if they can get some momentum off of this. As Christine Vans Hardingsveld is up to serve. Serves it to 5. Offside set. Mohawk able to get a hand on it though. Free ball for Fanshawe. Conestoga able to score. Oops.
Conestoga now leading 12-5.
As Emily McDonald is up to serve. Offside set to Gagnon. Has to readjust though, but able to get it over. Set to the power, huge swing by Mallory O'Hara. Point Conestoga, Emily McDonald up to serve. Ball's been past the antenna, but Gagnon able to fix it. Mohawk gets a block on that power swing. Ball's popped up, it's gonna be a free ball. Another offside set. Ball swung on by Leanne Sinclair, but it's out of bounds as Julie Gagnon serving for Mohawk. Quick back set to the middle. And Mohawk is able to get a point.
Just couldn't quite get there.
Nope, that's Jessica Burdett with the kill. Julie Gagnon serving for Mohawk. Serve to deep 5. C-ball is set. Pushed outside. Good dig, good scramble by Conestoga, who's able to get the ball over. Another back quick. And that is a double touch on Conestoga, point for Mohawk. And with that, Conestoga coach Merrick Gawoosh calls a timeout as Mohawk is clawing their way back into this game. Conestoga leads 13-8.
Mohawk's got a long way to go if they want to catch up.
That they do. Mohawk's been, they shook off the early set jitters there, able to get their passing working a little bit. They need to get that ball right to the center though, so they're able to work every position of their offense and keep the Conestoga defense guessing. That way the blockers can't camp on them. Conestoga has been playing really scrappy the last few points, digging up a few kills and getting the ball over. It's not pretty, but it does the job. And the teams are taking the court again. Julie Gagnon will be serving for Mohawk out of the timeout. Conestoga coach probably looking to ice her a little bit. Let's see if it works. And it does as Gagnon serves that ball out of bounds. Point for Conestoga, Mallory O'Hara up to serve. Big serve by O'Hara. She's been serving really well this first set. Mohawk again unable to handle the serve from Mallory O'Hara.
Just came right at us. Not sure we're still in the game here.
Yeah.
We're just watching.
Feeling awake, that ball came right at our head. Mohawk gets it up and unable to get it over. Off the serve of Mallory O'Hara. And it's Mohawk's turn to call a timeout. Coach probably sensing that that serve is going to be deadly for them. As Conestoga jumps out to an 8-point lead here in the first set, 16-8.
Mohawk definitely looking to slow her down a little bit. They don't seem to be able to handle her serves too well. She's got quite a powerful swing. Absolutely.
And that ball they're using, that yellow and blue ball, it's tougher when that ball is a float serve because it catches the draft in the gym really well. So a float serve, really tough to handle with that ball they are using. Mallory O'Hara is serving for Conestoga. Let's see if the timeout works. Nope. Mohawk able to get a good pass on it though. Set to the middle. And Conestoga is called for the double touch. Number 4, Charlotte Hutima will be up to serve for Mohawk. Conestoga this time has a tough time handling that serve. That ball is rolled over by number 16, Emily McDonald.
Not so tough for them after all. Looks like they can handle themselves.
That's for sure. That's a ball that probably should have been dug up though by Mohawk. 13, Stephanie Huey serving for Conestoga. Short ball given right back by Mohawk. And number 12, Leanne St. Clair, able to score. It's a nice swing there. Stephanie Huey serving. Ball set to Chucks Maddie. Ball's dug up though. Back out to Chucks Maddie. He gets blocked. Mohawk gets a party ball. And number 6, Lindsay Collette, is able to win that joust at the net. Point for Mohawk. 18, Jessica Burdette is up to serve. High ball to the middle. The Mohawk block is there to meet it though. Conestoga attacker gets roofed. Jessica Burdette serving. Set to the power. That ball's handled by Mohawk though. So it's tight to the net, so Chucks Maddie had to tip it over. And number 12, Leanne St. Clair, shows her how it's done. She pummels that ball down to the floor. Paige Stewart serving for Conestoga. Ball dug up by Gagnon. Set to the middle for Chucks Maddie. She's blocked. Scramble play, but Conestoga gets it back over. Conestoga playing real scrappy right now.
Still able to get the point, John.
Definitely, if you can play good defense in volleyball and just keep getting that ball over, you'll capitalize on the mistakes of the other team. We've got a substitution here for Mohawk. Kirsten Balichowski is in for number 4, Charlotte Huitema. And number 6, Paige Stewart, still serving for Conestoga. Again, miscommunication by Mohawk as that ball lands in.
Oh, they for sure thought that one was out.
Yep. Number 6, Paige Stewart, up to serve. Tight ball. Number 16, Emily McDonald, able to tool the Mohawk block. Conestoga takes an 11-point lead, 22-11. Paige Stewart serves the ball out, giving Mohawk the free point. With Chichi Chucks Maddie. Oops, sorry. That's Lindsay Collette up to serve. Offside set. It's a good cover there by the Conestoga libero. Set to Chucks Maddie. And she puts a crater in the floor.
She just nailed that.
She did. Too bad they didn't have more of that at the start of this game. Lindsay Collette up to serve for Mohawk. It's a short ball. Libero doesn't get there in time. And that ball hits the floor, and that's another point for Mohawk. They're looking to build on this momentum. Lindsay Collette still serving. another short ball. That ball's up though. And that ball's rolled out by the offside hitter. Number 12, Leanne St. Clair. Ball short again. Conestoga setter tried to tip it over there. Mohawk was not fooled. That ball is crushed down to the floor as the Conestoga coach calls a timeout. Mohawk clawing their way back into this game. Might be a case of too little, too late.
Yeah, it might be pretty hard to recover from this one.
Yeah.
Quite a point deficit to come back from.
But you know what? You still have to build up momentum for the next set. It's a long game, right? You got to just shake it off.
Oh, for sure, for
and
sure.
move on. Conestoga is up 22-16 here in the first set here at Mohawk College. Mohawk's been able to claw back into this game off the strong serve of Lindsay Collette.
Looks like we're about ready to get going again.
Absolutely. Should've got loud there. Lindsay Collette serving for Mohawk. Let's see if that timeout iced her a little bit. Doesn't look like it. Offside set. That free ball's handled by Mohawk. Set to Chuck Smatty. Off the fingertips of the Conestoga block. It's dug up. And number 12, Leanne St. Clair, tools the Mohawk block. Point for Conestoga. Leanne St. Clair is back to serve. And Conestoga gets a party ball, unable to handle it. Quick in the middle. Tracked down though by the libero. Conestoga able to get that ball over. Chuck Smatty finally ends the rally though. Point for Mohawk as Chuck Smatty steps up to serve. C-ball into the net. Point Mohawk. He's now only down by 5 after trailing by 11. Deep put in. All set back to Gagnon. Unable to convert though. And that ball is just out by Christine Balichowski. Set point for Conestoga as number 14, Elizabeth Gilbreth, steps up to serve. Straight up in the air. It's going to be a free ball for Conestoga as they look to put this set away. Number 16, Emily McDonald, ends the set. That ball is into 1. Set, Conestoga. They took it 25-18.
Tough set for Mohawk. Couldn't quite claw back from that 11-point lead from Conestoga.
No, absolutely not. But you know what? They have to build off that momentum that they gained there in that last push there of that set. Hopefully build on that, put the first set out of their minds, move on and take the second one. Conestoga too, real scrappy team. Mohawk unable to put a lot of balls down to the floor. It seemed like every hit that Mohawk had, Conestoga at least got a touch on it. Got a lot of balls back over. Even though they're free, defense wins volleyball. And as a volleyball player, sometimes it's a lot more fun to get a dig than it is to get a kill. It can actually be more difficult to pop up an attack, and a spike. Second set is about to get underway. Conestoga again took the first set, 25-18.
Got a little encouragement from the Mohawk representative over here, hanging out with Ball Guy.
Yeah.
Doing a little dance moves, trying to pump up the crowd a bit.
Definitely.
Get everybody into the game.
Got a good crowd here. The gym's really loud tonight. The Mohawk team has been really loud, but they need to bring that onto the court.
Just got to get that energy flowing.
Definitely. Volleyball is all about energy. If you're playing sad or like angry, it's a tough game to play. You got to be happy. You got to be cellular with your teammates. You got to be loud. You got to be talking, especially to each other. Calling out the seams where the other team's attackers are, whether the setter's in the front row. All of those things. The refs are going over the lineups right now, making sure everybody's in the proper spot. We don't want to see either team lose a point on a rotation call.
Conestoga getting pumped up over there.
Yep. You'll see that with volleyball teams. They always meet in the middle. Tight group of people, volleyball players are. Volleyball teams are always very tight with each other. Mohawk will be serving first, and it'll be Kareem McGrath. Serving for Mohawk when the second set gets underway. First serve, floats it over to 5. Ball's passed up though. High outside ball by number 2. Mallory O'Hara is able to score, and now she's up to serve. It's a big serve. Chucks Maddie unable to handle it. Mallory O'Hara's big serve continues over to the second set. She keeps serving a 1, picking on those players over there. There it is again. Chuck's Maddie able to handle it though. And Chuck Maddie tools the Conestoga block, not letting Mallory O'Hara establish that serve. Which got Conestoga to a big lead in that first set. Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie serving. Free ball for Mohawk. That ball's dug up by the libero, Chantel Baker. That was number 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld with the point. Chucks Maddie back to serve for Mohawk. High deep ball. And Hardingsveld unable to convert on that roll shot as she rolls it out of bounds.
Giving up those easy points again. Gotta watch that.
Stephanie Huey serving. Libero, Chantel Baker unable to handle that. Conestoga block, shuts the door. Mohawk attacker Julie Gagnon, nowhere to go. Point for Mohawk, number 13, Stephanie Huey serving. Good scramble there by Mohawk, able to get that ball back over. Leanne St. Clair hits that ball out of bounds.
Here we go, Mohawk back up to serve. Kristen Van Hardingsveld.
Jessica Burdette shuts down the middle. Point for Mohawk, tied at 4 early in the second set as a number 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld serves. Free ball for Mohawk. Dug up nicely though by Conestoga. party ball for Conestoga. Unable to convert. Ball set high outside. Leanne St. Clair puts the ball to the hardwood. Point for Conestoga. Number 6, Paige Stewart, up to serve. Free ball coming for Mohawk. Let's see if they convert. Sets tight. Gagnon able to get it over. Conestoga gets the point. Conestoga up 6-4. The second set, number 6, Paige Stewart, still serving. Serve to 1. Mallory O'Hara gets a hand on that swing, but it's into the crowd. Point for Mohawk with number 12, Alexandra Pullum, up to serve. Free ball for Mohawk coming. A-ball set. Julie Gagnon gets blocked. That's 4 touches on Mohawk though, and that is a point for Conestoga.
Just not able to recover.
No. Mohawk needs to follow their attacker and dig up that ball in case they get blocked. And this is Leanne St. Clair serving for Conestoga. Julie Gagnon unable to find that line. Point Conestoga. Leanne St. Clair up to serve. Tipped over by the setter. Conestoga digs it though. Set outside to Gagnon. That ball gets popped up though off the block. They go back to Gagnon. Gets blocked again. Setter dumps it over on 2 hits. Conestoga ends it. Emily McDonald.
Got a loud gym in here tonight, John. Can barely hear you over these guys. Quite a lively bunch.
Good to see though. Fans supporting this game. Leanne St. Clair is serving. That's a powerful serve, but it's unable to find the backcourt, or unable to find the court. We take something off of that next time. Julie Gagnon is up to serve for Mohawk. Mallory O'Hare off the hands of the libero, Chantel Baker. That's a point for Conestoga. As number 14, Elizabeth Galbraith steps up to serve for Conestoga. Number 8, Corey McGrath, the setter for Mohawk, able to win that joust at the net. Point for Mohawk as number 18, Jessica Burdette, steps up to serve. Short ball on the serve. O'Hara has nowhere to go with that ball. It's into the net. Point for Mohawk. He's down by 2. Jessica Burdette serving. Mohawk block shuts the door. Nowhere for the Conestoga attacker to go with that one.
Looks like they're really picking that momentum back up again.
Mohawk down by 1. ball over. It's Chuck's Maddie. Emily McDonald able to tip that ball over. Conestoga coach not too happy, calls a timeout. Scores tied 10-10 in the second set. Mohawk seems to have found their game a bit more. Their passing's improved, their serving's improved, and their hitting's improved.
Oh, for sure, for sure. They really brought back the momentum from the last bit of that first set there.
Definitely. Conestoga needs to refine their game a little bit. They're still playing scrappy, but you don't always want to play scrappy volleyball because it means you're out of position and having to scramble. I'm sure their coach is looking for them to tighten things up. That ball right to the setter so she can work that ball around the court, spread the offense, and make it difficult on the Mohawk defense. Here we go, the teams take the court again as Jessica Burdett steps up to serve. Short ball on that serve. Set to the middle. Able to get a good hit on it though. Mohawk digs it up. And Chuck's Maddie. Shows Conestoga how it's done. Putting that ball down to the floor. O'Hara with the swing, able to get a Mohawk player to touch that ball. Point for Conestoga, tying it up at 11. As number 16, Emily McDonald serves. Stephanie Huey giving a gift, a party ball, which she has a ton of fun with, putting down to the Mohawk court. Chuck's Maddie lets that ball go.
Definitely thought it was out there.
That ball clearly in the court. It's a Mohawk timeout. Mohawk is stuck 2 points here in the second set. It is 13-11. Mohawk beginning to slide a little bit. I know it's only 2 points, but looking at that first set, they don't want to let things get too out of hand, because that's how it started the first time. So Coach Andy Nicholson probably looking to settle down his troops, get them ready for battle. Conestoga, they're just looking to maintain this momentum and keep the pressure on. Teams take the court again. It's 16, Emily McDonald up to serve for Conestoga. Number 16, Emily McDonald hits that ball out of bounds. Point for Mohawk as number 8, the setter, Corinne McGrath, up to serve. Short ball. Mohawk with the block, then Conestoga gets it over. Another block by Conestoga. Mallory O'Hara finds the back corner in 1. Point for Conestoga. As Mallory O'Hara steps up to serve. See if Mohawk has any troubles with it. Nope, Chuck's Maddie gets a handle on it.
Slight miscommunication there from Conestoga. Not sure who was going for that.
No, and they were unable to close that block. And here's Chi-Chi Chuck's Maddie serving for Mohawk. That's a double touch on the setter. Setter's number 6, Paige Stewart. The double touch call there. Chi-Chi chucks Maddie up to serve for Mohawk. There with the dig. Yeah, St. Clair rolls it over. Off the hands of the Conestoga block. And that's Leanne Sinclair tooling the Mohawk block. And the point for her team, point Conestoga. Number 13, Stephanie Huey. Up to serve. That was number 12, Alexandra Pullum, tooling the Conestoga block. Point for Mohawk as number 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld, steps up to serve. St. Clair with the hit there, but Mohawk gets the ball up. Free ball back to Fanshawe though. Set to the middle, unable to attack it though. Conestoga again getting really scrappy there. Good joust at the net. Again, Conestoga digs that ball up. And St. Clair rolls it over. And Julie Gagnon finishes the rally off the hands of the Conestoga block. Point for Mohawk. Christine Van Hardingsveld up to serve. Emily McDonald hits that ball into the net. Point for Mohawk, and a timeout called by the Conestoga coach, Merrick Gawush.
I think he's just looking down to calm his team down there, John. He just doesn't want Mohawk to get too far in the lead now that they're leading by 2.
Yeah, Mohawk's found their game, able to jump out to this 2-point lead. The Conestoga coach, none too pleased, calls his troops over, settle them down, rally them back. Mohawk's passing has gotten a lot better in this second set, able to get that ball up to the setter, who's been working that ball around nicely, involving everybody in the offense, keeping Conestoga guessing. Teams take the court again. It'll be 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld, who will be serving for Mohawk. And that ball is out of bounds. Timeout work there. Number 6, Paige Stewart for Conestoga. Dug up though by Conestoga. Offside attack by Mohawk, dug up though. Conestoga goes to the offside to Emily McDonald. She's unable to convert, point Mohawk, as number 12, Alexandra Pullum, is up to serve. Serves out of bounds. 3-point for Conestoga. Number 12, Leanne St. Clair up to serve. Set to Chuck's Maddie. Her attack is dug up though. That setter dump able to be dug up by Conestoga. Leanne St. Clair from the backcourt hits the ball out of bounds. Point for Mohawk. Julie Gagnon steps up to serve. Push deep by the offside hitter. Dug up nicely by Conestoga. Mallory O'Hara unable to find the court. That ball's out of bounds down the line. Mohawks up by 3 as Julie Gagnon steps back to serve. Ball's dug up. Chuck Smatty unable to score. That's blocked. That's a point for Conestoga. As number 14, Elizabeth Galbraith steps up to serve. Serves to 1. Julie Gagnon from the backcourt, unable to get the ball to the floor. That's a timeout for Mohawk. Looking to end this rally that Conestoga's been able to put on.
This game set's gotten very, very close.
It's a lot closer than the first set.
Oh, for sure. Mohawk's definitely found the momentum. They just got to keep it going.
Yeah, that's why they called the timeout. It's always about settling the troops. Volleyball is a game of runs. You got to get hot at the right time. Mohawk looking to finish this set strong. Tied this game at 1 set apiece. Conestoga, though, seems to be getting back to their game. They've been serving strong. Mohawk's had a tough time so far handling it. And this is 14, Elizabeth Galbraith stepping up to serve. Barrow unable to handle it. It's a free ball for Conestoga. Ball pushed outside. There's O'Hara cutting it. And that's Chuck Smatty with the point, showing us why she leads this team in kills with 81. I mean, she gets set a lot. Number 18, Jessica Burdett, gets subbed out for number 4, Charlotte Hutima. Christine Van Hardingsveld unable to convert on that party ball as she hits that out of bounds. Mohawk could have really used that point. This is Emily McDonald serving for Conestoga. Mohawk having a word with the referee quickly. Looks like the game's about to get underway again. Emily McDonald is serving. Dug up by Conestoga. Chuck Smatty rolls it over, but the libero able to get it up. And Mallory O'Hara finds the court on a beautiful roll shot. Her coach loves it too as he's selling it over here. Emily McDonald up to serve. Chuck Smatty.
Puts that ball to the floor, ending that tie. Mohawk now leading 22 to 21.
That was huge. Corinne McGrath serving. Ball set to Chuck Smatty again. It's dug up this time though. O'Hara gets it over, but Mohawk digs it. Got a good rally underway. Still going. Will Chuck's Maddie end it? Or she will not. Set to the outside. Still going on. Popped up to the middle. Great defense displayed by both teams. Chuck's Maddie can't convert though. Hitting that ball into the net, ending that rally. This is Mallory O'Hara, Conestoga's best server today. Stepping up. Serves it to one. Chuck's Maddie gets blocked. Dug up by Conestoga. Chuck's Maddie able to get it over. Pushed out to Leanne St. Clair. Off the Mohawk block and onto the floor. Conestoga defense has been lights out right now. Mallory O'Hara serving. Number 6, Paige Stewart. The huge block on the middle. That ball hits the floor. Conestoga up 24-22. Game set point as Mallory O'Hara steps up to serve. Ball taken by Chuck's Maddie.
Mohawk still desperately holding on.
That they are. They got to fight it out. That was Alexandra Pullum scoring for Mohawk. And this is Chi-Chi Chuck's Maddie serving to keep her team in the game. Ball dug up by Mohawk. Another good rally shaping up. Nobody wants to lose. Leanne St. Clair, that ball's out of bounds. This game is tied at 24. Neither team must win by 2. Chi-Chi Chuck's Maddie serving. Leanne St. Clair finding the court. Mohawk needs to look out for her. They've been setting her quite a bit, so maybe send another blocker over there right away. Stephanie Hui up to serve for the game. Out of bounds. Conestoga wins the second set, 26-24. That set was a lot more tightly contested.
Oh, definitely. Despite the loss that set, Mohawks really found their momentum. They're really getting it going here.
Yeah, just a few key errors in the last few points allowed Conestoga to get back into it, and ultimately led to the loss. Mohawk, they're just making mistakes and they're losing the rallies. And in volleyball, that's what's going to kill you. Missing your serves or being unable to pass the serve, it's going to kill you. Mohawk just needs to get back to the fundamentals of volleyball, and they should be okay. They're going to need to play better, though. They're currently sitting 7th in the West is Mohawk. If they want to win their first championship since 1979, 1980, they're going to need to pick their game up a little bit.
Oh, for sure. They'll really need to start pulling it together.
As far as Conestoga goes, their defense has been lights out. Not many balls have touched the floor. Even if Mohawk does score on an attack, it's usually off the block or it's off the hands of a defensive player. That's just good defense. I've been impressed with Conestoga's play. It's been really scrappy. They don't want to lose tonight.
Oh, definitely not.
Mohawk's going to need to match that intensity. They want to keep this game going.
Conestoga looking to overtake Mohawk, I would say, considering they're Conestoga being 8th, Mohawk being 7th.
In the Western Conference, that's right. Battle to move up the standings. Conestoga took the second set, 26-24. Again in volleyball, you have to win by 2. And that means Conestoga has a 2-set-0 lead over Mohawk. So Mohawk's in a do-or-die situation. If they want to win this game, it means the next 3 games got to be theirs.
Got a tough road ahead of them.
If they continue playing though like they had for most of that second set, they should be okay. Teams are taking the court again. Refs are checking over, as always, to make sure the teams are in their proper rotation. In volleyball, everybody has an opposite. So if you're the power attacker, you have an opposite power, and they would be diagonal to you on the court. So that's what the ref is looking for. Looks like they're ready to go. It's going to be Conestoga serving. Mr. Serving ace, Mallory O'Hara. Start things off. Ball skied up, but Conestoga able to get it. Giving a free ball to Mohawk though. Set to the outside. Julie Gagnon with the kill. She didn't get all of it, but at point, Mohawk takes the lead 1-0 as Gagnon steps up to serve. Conestoga, some confusion on that serve.
Just couldn't get their hands on that ball.
Nope. That's just a lack of communication there. Each player should be telling each other which seam they're going to take. So that mistake doesn't happen. Julie Gagnon serving again. That is a double touch on the setter. Point for Mohawk, who's jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. And Julie Gagnon is up to serve. Stephanie Hui tips it over. Mohawk able to get it, which allows Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie to do what she does best, and that is hit balls down onto the court. Julie Gagnon still serving. It's a short ball that Conestoga cannot handle.
Again, a little miscommunication there. Just couldn't quite figure out who was going for that.
And here's the timeout by Conestoga. You can see that coming a mile away as Mohawks jumped out to a 5-0 lead early here in the 3rd set.
Really carrying that energy from the 2nd set with them.
Definitely, that's what they got to do, put those first 2 sets behind them. Both tough losses. Conestoga, seems like they got a bit complacent. Their passing kind of left them for a little bit. We haven't seen that all game. So that's what their coach is saying, probably. And hopefully icing Julie Gagnon, who's had the last 4 serves for Mohawk. Here we go, the teams are taking the court again. Julie Gagnon will be serving for Mohawk. As the ref gives the okay, and there it is. Mohawk able to dig that swing. And that's a big attack out of the middle by Kaylee Duncan. Beautiful, quick attack there by Mohawk. Haven't seen the middle run enough this game. It's nice to see. Leanne St. Clair finds the Mohawk block, which is showing her nowhere to go. Got a substitution here. Shelby Wagner is in for number 6, Paige Stewart. Julie Gagnon is still serving. Pancaked up. Beautiful take by Gagnon. That ball's played over, free ball for Mohawk. Tipped over by Sinclair. Up again by the libero. Chantal Baker, who was on her back. And Chi-Chi chucks Maddie. Showing Conestoga how it's done, crushing that ball. Point Mohawk, here's Julie Gagnon, still serving for Mohawk. Overpass. And that's number 10, Shelby Wagner. Able to get the tip over Chi-Chi chucks Maddie. She's got a 7-inch height advantage on her. She still found a way. Stephanie Huey serving for Conestoga. Here's chucks Maddie. That's out of bounds off the antenna. Point Conestoga. 13, Stephanie Huey up to serve. Right at chucks Maddie, who gets it up. Again, Conestoga scrambling nicely, but they're unable to get that ball over this time. Point for Mohawk as number 10, Kaylee Duncan, steps up to serve. Back set. It's a free ball for Conestoga. Conestoga's gonna need to work this ball around a bit more. They keep going to Leanne St. Clair, who was able to score there, but Mohawks figured it out a little bit. They've been camping out on her. Just had a tough time finding the court. Number 10, Shelby Wagner, serving for Conestoga. And Mohawks unable to handle that serve. That's a point for Conestoga as they look to claw their way back into this. And there's a timeout by Mohawk, looking to crush any momentum that Conestoga may have had. Mohawk is leading 9-4. They jumped out to a quick 8-0 lead. Conestoga's been on a mini rally thus far, though.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Looks like they're just trying to keep everybody pumped and ready to go over on the Mohawk side there. Don't want to keep this lead up.
That's what volleyball is, though. You got to keep yourself psyched up, or else it's really hard to play. The more screaming and yelling you hear during volleyball, the more fun you can tell those players are having, and the more likely you are to win. As soon as you hang your head in this game, pretty much conceded to defeat. Number 10, Shelby Wagner, serving out of the timeout for Conestoga. Baker unable to handle that. It's a free ball for Conestoga. Back set able to be fixed. Set to the middle, but that's shut down. Chucks Maddie with the tip. That's unable to be dug up by number 12, Leanne St. Clair. That's a point for Mohawk. That's 15. Kristen Van Hardingsveld steps up to serve. To the middle. Wasn't a double touch there, so I guess the middle went under the net. That was number 14, Elizabeth Galbraith. 15, Christine Van Hardingveld. Up to serve for Mohawk.
Right side, right side.
Ball tipped over. Set back to A. Ball's out to Chi-Chi, who gets roofed. But Mohawk's still able to play the ball over. Back set. Dug up by Chantel Baker, the libero. Julie Gagnon gets roofed by Elizabeth Galbraith, who read that back row attack all the way. Give Gagnon nowhere to go. Leanne Sinclair serving for Conestoga. Looking to get her team back into this. Not like that, she won't though. That ball is way out of bounds. Easy point for Mohawk as Chi-Chi chucks Maddie is up to serve. Bit of an awkward play there. Unable to tell what was going on. Ball was tipped over, but Conestoga able to get it up. Got another great rally going on here. Mallory O'Hara unable to get it down as Chi-Chi chucks Maddie, digs it. Julie Gagnon ends the rally though. Off the hands of the Conestoga block.
Mohawk just continuing to feed off that energy as they lead 13-5 the third set.
We've got a substitution here, number 8. Bethany Sauer is in the game for Leanne St. Clair. And Chi-Chi chucks Maddie will be serving for Mohawk. Conestoga thought they had tooled the block there. But I guess one of their players touched it on the way out of bounds. That's a point for Mohawk. As Chi-Chi chucks Maddie, steps up to serve. In the middle. Short ball. Dug up by Chi-Chi on that short ball. Julie Gagnon again off the hands of the Conestoga block. Able to score for Mohawk. Conestoga's got to run in there and cover that block. You don't want your blocker after they take it off the hands to go reaching around them. Should be somebody there. Mallory O'Hara unable to put it down. Here is Julie Gagnon. Good up by the libero. Chi-Chi in the back row. Gets the door shot interface by Elizabeth Galbraith. That's a point for Conestoga. Elizabeth Galbraith up to serve. As Maddie gets that ball up. Julie Gagnon, tricky tip. Gets the ball to hit the ground as Mohawk scores a point. As Jessica Burdette steps up to serve. And serves it into the net. Much needed point for Conestoga. He's down by 9. Mohawk leads 16-7. As Emily McDonald is up to serve. And the libero, Chantel Baker, can't handle it. That's a point for Conestoga as they look to cut into this lead. Emily McDonald serving. It's a short ball. Chugs Maddie's got it though. That's off the fingers of the Conestoga block. Julie Gagnon scores for Mohawk. Corinne McGrath is up to serve. Ball tipped over out of the middle, but Mohawk able to get it. Julie Gagnon swings it over. 3-ball over. Back set. Christine Van Hardingsveld able to find the hardwood. Point for Mohawk. Leads by 10. Corinne McGrath serving. Able to convert on that quick attack. And neither is Mohawk. That's over the head of Kaylee Duncan. Point for Conestoga. Down 9. As Mallory O'Hara steps up to serve. She's been serving to 1 all game. See if she looks to go back there.
Mohawk having a really hard time controlling her serves.
Referees have to discuss something over here. Looks like it's all figured out. Mallory O'Hara serving. Served it to 1. Van Hardingsveld with no block up whatsoever. Easy ball for her to hit down. We've got a substitution in. Ann Taylor is into the game for Conestoga. Julie Gagnon up to serve for Mohawk. He leads by 10. Back set. That was a big swing out of the back court by, I believe, Mallory O'Hara. Scores a point for Conestoga. It's number 15, Ann Taylor. Steps up to serve. That's into the net. Just gonna have to put a bit more muscle on that one next time. It is 20 to 10 for Mohawk, with Kaylee Duncan serving. Vance Hardingsveld and Burdette meet on the block. Point for Mohawk. Kaylee Duncan will be serving. Ball's tipped over. Mohawk able to get it though. Tipped over by Shelby Wagner, but that's a double touch. Point for Mohawk.
Once again, giving up those easy points. Can't be doing that at this point in the game.
I wonder if Conestoga is focusing more on the next game. Stuck 12. Chuck Maddie was able to handle that, but Mohawk still finds a way to get it over. They get a free ball back though. Chuck Maddie going to town with no block, putting a crater in the floor. Kaylee Duncan is back to serve for Mohawk. Free ball for Conestoga. Pushed outside. Number 8, Bethany Sauer off the hands of the block. Still finds the court. Point for Conestoga. Shelby Wagner up to serve. Taken by Chuck Maddie. Gagnon out of the back court. Able to score off the hands of Shelby Wagner. point for Mohawk, set point. Number 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld is serving for the set. Mallory O'Hara hits it out of bounds.
Mohawk coming back to take the third set, 25-11.
Very convincing win right there. Wasn't really expecting that one, Carly.
Oh, definitely not. Really didn't see that coming at all.
Especially after those first 2 sets that Conestoga was able to take. We weren't expecting them to throw up a stinker, but it happens to the best of them. Everybody has an offset. You can't play well 100% of the time. So I'm sure their coach is telling them, put it out of your mind, get back to what made you successful in the first 2 sets, and let's get it going. Let's get this game under control.
This game is still anybody's game though, John.
Absolutely, especially after the momentum that Mohawk would have built up there in that third set. 25-11 is a huge margin for victory. One that I've never seen personally while I've been playing volleyball. That's massive. So Mohawk's got to look to build on that. They were able to work the ball around a lot better, using every player in the offense. And that just sets up one-on-ones or situations where the other team doesn't even get a block. Mohawk also ran a few fakes where the middle would come in, fake to attack, and that ball got pushed outside, leaving one blocker because the other middle on the other team, when Mohawk would fake, has to follow in there in case that ball goes there. Mohawk did a nice job. Conestoga, though,
Don't look too ruffled. Looks like they're getting pumped back up again.
Yeah, you can see they're dancing over there in their huddle. The pre-game huddle between the players. Getting themselves riled up. That's volleyball for you, though. Volleyball players are not introverts. That's for sure. They're typically a weird bunch of people. They've got their rituals that they stick to religiously. Very fun. We're approaching the 4th set of this game between the Mohawk Mountaineers and the Conestoga Condors. Conestoga leads 2-1 as they took the first 2 sets, and Mohawk with a decisive win in the 3rd. Looking to rally on that momentum, push this game to 5. Mohawk will be serving first, and it'll be Corinne McGrath. Dug up by the libero, pushed outside. Mallory O'Hara finds the court off the hands of the Mohawk block. Point Conestoga.
Fast point.
It was. It's a quick outside ball there for the power, Mallory O'Hara, who's also up to serve. Gagnon able to handle it this time. Stephanie Huey and Paige Stewart close the block. Nowhere to go for the Mohawk attacker, point Conestoga. Mallory O'Hara up to serve. And that's the first serve she's missed all night. She's been very dominant in that aspect of the game. 3-point for Mohawk. Up comes Julie Gagnon. Set to Sinclair. He tips it over. Mohawk's got to talk more. Someone's got to take that ball. Got to sacrifice your body in this game.
Can't be making critical mistakes like that at this point in the game.
Nope, you cannot. Stephanie Huey serving. Ball to Chucks Maddie. Off the block. Kaylee Duncan with authority. Wins that party ball. And that is Kaylee Duncan up to serve for Mohawk. Set outside. Mohawk gets a hand on it, keeps it in play. Free ball though. Set to the middle. That's tipped. Mohawk able to get that swing off of Sinclair. Set right back to her. Again off the block. Sinclair able to score a point there. But Conestoga should look to spread the wealth a little bit. Mohawk was camping out on that outside attacker. Paige Stewart serving for Conestoga. Double touch. Called on the libero, Chantel Baker. And number 6, Paige Stewart, still serving for Conestoga. Julie Gagnon from the backcourt, able to get it over, but not score. St. Clair off the fingertips of the block. Chucks Maddie hits the block, but the ball hits the ground on the Conestoga side. Point Mohawk. Christine Van Hardingsveld serving. Pushed outside. And that ball is in. Emily McDonald able to paint the line. Point for Conestoga. Leanne St. Clair up to serve. Gagnon from the backcourt, off the fingertips, pushed out to Mallory O'Hara. Julie Gagnon unable to handle that hit. And O'Hara scores. Conestoga's stoked, their coach is pumped. And Mohawk is forced to call a timeout early in the 4th set as they are down by 4. Conestoga leads 7-2-3. This is the Conestoga we saw in the first 2 sets.
Oh, for sure. They really seem to have got some of that power back even after that 3rd set there.
Yep. They found their best again. Everybody has a bad set. It's a long game though. They seem to have found their form. Mohawk just needs to talk more and cover their hitters and cover their block. A lot of balls off the fingertips of the block hitting the ground. At this level of volleyball, that should not happen. Leanne St. Clair back to serve out of the timeout. See if the timeout has iced her. Ball dug up. Back set to the offside. Here comes Chucks Maddie with the tip. Free ball back over. Emily McDonald had nowhere to go with that ball as it was set way outside the antenna. She tried to go cross, but she hits it out of bounds. Point for Mohawk. Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie stepping up to serve. And that serve is way short into the net. Elizabeth Galbraith is up to serve. Huge back tip there by Emily McDonald. That was pretty. Mohawk was not expecting that at all.
Mohawk coach looking none too pleased over there.
Nope. Well, the Conestoga coach getting excited for his team. Elizabeth Galbraith serving. Hits the tape. The ball stays on Conestoga side. Point for Mohawk. Substitution. Number 4, Charlotte Hutima is in for number 18, Jessica Burdette. Hutima's up to serve for Mohawk. Set to Gagnon. Finds a hole in the Conestoga block. And able to hit the back corner. Point for Mohawk. Hutima still serving. Passed out to O'Hara. She tips it. Able to be dug up though. Roll shot over by Conestoga. Bree McGrath looking to set her middle, but the middle is not there. Ball hits the ground, point for Conestoga. As number 16, Emily McDonald steps up to serve. Short ball taken by Chucks Maddie. Blocked by Conestoga. Free ball over. Pushed outside. Blocked by Mohawk. That ball is called out. Mohawk not too pleased about it.
Very close, very hard to call.
Coach just smashed the clipboard. From where we were though, that looked in. Well, what can we do? We're just the broadcasters, we're not the referees.
Oh, we have no say.
Nope, none at all. Emily McDonald will be serving for Conestoga. Ref's got to talk something out. Got a little bit of a break. They've got things figured out though. Game resumes. Emily McDonald serving for Conestoga. Mohawk attacker able to tool it off. The Conestoga defender. Point for Mohawk as Corinne McGrath steps up to serve. O'Hara hits the fingers of the Mohawk block. Set back. And then Hardingsfeld is able to get it in the court. Point for Mohawk. He's down by 4. Corinne McGrath up to serve. O'Hara with a soft roll over that Mohawk's able to handle. Conestoga with a huge scramble play though, able to get that tool off the block. Passed out to O'Hara. She gets blocked. She gets another chance, rolls it over. And number 15, Christine Van Hardingsveld, commits one of the cardinal sins of volleyball. If you're a block, don't reach behind you and play a ball. Trust that your teammates will be there. Point Conestoga. Mallory O'Hara will be serving. Mohawk calls out, ref calls in. Oh, nope, sorry. Ref calls out as well. Julie Gagnon up to serve. Big swing by Sinclair, but the ball's able to get out. And Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie gets called on the double touch.
Mohawk really looking to close this lead here, but they just can't seem to claw their way back.
Untimely mistakes will do that to them. Stephanie Huey up to serve. Huge dig by the Conestoga player. Chi chucks Maddie, able to score with no block in sight. Substitution number 18, Jessica Burdette, is back in for number 4, Charlotte Hutema. As number 10, Kaylee Duncan steps up to serve for Mohawk. Leanne St. Clair able to tool the Mohawk defender and score a point for her team. Paige Stewart steps up to serve for Conestoga. Jessica Burdette tools the Conestoga block. And scores a point for Mohawk, who's down by 4. Van Hardingsveld serving for Mohawk, looking to get her team back in this.
Yeah, come on now, be there.
Offside ball set to St. Clair. She's unable to convert. Van Hardingsveld still serving.
Here we go, defense, go!
O'Hara from the back there. Scrambles at the net, huge block though. Got a good rally going on here. St. Clair can end it. Chucks Maddie can though. You got to expect a timeout to be coming pretty soon. There it is. Timeout Conestoga as Mohawk is coming back with force, looking to get back into this 4th set.
Really pumping up their game here.
Yeah, well, they've had some big plays. They should be pumped up right now. They've had some big kills off of Chuck's Maddie. You can see why she leads the team in kills.
Oh, for sure, and this is a close set too, with Conestoga leading 15-13. It's anybody's set still.
Absolutely, Carly. This set looking a lot like the 2nd set, where the teams looked like they were evenly matched. Conestoga just needs to work the ball around on offense a bit more. They're relying too heavily on their power. They should be looking to go to their middles, keep the Mohawk block guessing. I'm sure if they went to the middle or the offside more, Mohawk wouldn't know what to do, and Conestoga will get a lot of one-on-one plays. And Hardingsveld serving. There's a set to the offside. Outside to St. Clair. Rolls it over, Mohawk able to dig it. Chucks Maddie gets it over. Set to St. Clair. Ball dug up. Chucks Maddie gets blocked. Set to the middle. And Conestoga can't convert. Point for Mohawk, bringing this game within 1. Van Hardingsveld is still serving.
Nice serve. Here we go. Come on now, let it go.
That ball is out of bounds. Off the Conestoga libero. Number 4, Brianne Gallant. Point for Mohawk, this game is tied at 15. Van Hardingsveld serving. Set outside. Big dig. Here's Chucks Maddie. He gets blocked. Bree McGrath on the second touch. Dumps it over, Conestoga not expecting it. Mohawk takes the lead. And Hardingsveld still serving. Her serve's been a catalyst in this rally. Jessica Burdett shuts the door, blocking the middle. Van Hardingsveld still serving. That ball is tipped over by Emily McDonald. You don't always need power in volleyball. The other team doesn't always expect the tip. Smart play there. Leanne St. Clair serving. And Mallory O'Hara on the party ball, able to have some fun and score a point for Conestoga. Tied at 17s with Leanne St. Clair serving. Huge set to the middle. Jessica Burdett brushes it down. That was a big play. Chi-Chi Chucks Maddie is serving. O'Hara unable to get the ball down. Set back to O'Hara. She tips it. And again, Mohawk unable to get there. They're going to need to start covering these tips. Elizabeth Gilbreth up to serve. Tied at 18 in the fourth set. That ball's just out. Point for Mohawk. Jessica Burdett is up to serve. Set out to O'Hara, and she tools the Mohawk block. Ties this game at 19s. Emily McDonald serving. Mohawk kind of botches that serve. No matter though, as they're able to score. Big swing by Kaylee Duncan. Corinne McGrath up to serve, looking to build on this lead. Back set. Van Hardingsveld with the tool. Point for Mohawk, and there is Conestoga calling a timeout as they do not want to let this game slip away on them. Mohawk has been playing very strong these last few points. Conestoga kind of on a slide. Need to work that ball around more. That scrappy play we saw in the first two sets seems to be eluding them here in the fourth. And they'll need to get that back. Mohawk's defense has greatly improved too. They're taking up a lot of balls. Part of that though, Conestoga relying heavily on their outside hitters. We're back on the court. Corinne McGrath is up to serve. O'Hara unable to get the ball down. Set to Gagnon, who tips it. Dug up though. Back out to O'Hara. Off the block, but it's a playable ball. Chucks Maddie from the back row, rolls it over. Again to O'Hara. And Van Hardingsveld swings the ball into the net. Mohawk is camping out on the outside attack there. To work that ball around on offense, Conestoga does. Mallory O'Hara serving. She's missed her last two. She doesn't miss this time. free ball for Conestoga. Tipped over by the setter. That ball's off the block. Conestoga plays it though. O'Hara pushes it to deep one. Set to Gagnon. Sinclair with the tip. Here's Gagnon. Dug up by the libero. But it's dug out of bounds. Point for Mohawk. He leads by 2 in this 4th set. It's 22-20. For Mohawk as Julie Gagnon steps up to serve. And that's into the net. Costly mistake at this stage of the game. Point for Conestoga. Stephanie Hui up to serve. Set to Chuck Smatty. Conestoga unable to get that ball back over. That's a point for Mohawk, who's up by 2 as Kaylee Duncan steps up to serve. Set in the middle. Set to St. Clair. She's blocked, but digs up her own ball. Free ball for Mohawk. They've got to use this. They go to Chuck Smatty. Through tools, the Conestoga block. Bringing Mohawk to set point. And Kaylee Duncan up to serve.
Tough position to be in. Very, very tough.
It's always stressful being the server. But she handles it beautifully. Dug up by Mohawk. Ball to St. Clair. Off the fingertips of the Mohawk block. That ball sails out of bounds. Conestoga's still in it as Paige Stewart comes up to serve. Free ball for Mohawk here, or for Conestoga, sorry. Ball's out to St. Clair. And St. Clair ends that rally on the party ball. Timeout for Mohawk. We just need 1 more point. We're looking to talk things over here. Settle them down. Fanshaw's gotten the last 2 points. Mohawk unable to get that last one to win this 4th set.
Looks like they're just trying to keep them all pumped up over there, trying to get that last point.
Definitely. They're probably looking to ice the server too. Take them out of their rhythm. That way. Because once the server's in the rhythm and getting the ball over and having a tough time blocking it, it's usually when the coach will call a timeout. In this case though, needing 1 point to win the game. The other team only 1 point down below you. You gotta ice them. Gotta try something. Paige Stewart serving for Conestoga, looking to keep her team in the game. Free ball coming for Conestoga. Set to St. Clair. Off the fingertips of the Mohawk block. That ball is to Chuck Smatty. And Chuck Smatty, off the hands of the Conestoga block, ends the 4th set, tying it at 2 sets apiece. We've got 5th set volleyball action coming.
Tough set for them to play, very tough. Kept it going very intense.
These 2 teams have been very evenly matched. The captains got to meet again. It's going to be another point toss to decide court and who serves first. The 5th set in volleyball will only go to 15, with the two teams switching. Whoever gets to 8 first. Switching sides of the court for whoever gets to 8 first. Conestoga gonna have to get back to what made them successful in the first 2 sets. Mohawk's got momentum on their side though, as they've won the last 2 sets. So momentum would favor Mohawk a little bit. But Conestoga had a nice push the last few points of that 4th set. With the game only up to 15 though, it's going to come down to which team makes the least mistakes. So stick to very simple volleyball, good passing. You just got to get that serve over and in. You'll be successful. Coaches are rallying their troops. One last pep talk before this game gets going. You see the Mohawk side over there. Some of the girls dancing. Conestoga seems a bit more rattled. This should be okay. 2 very evenly matched teams going at it tonight on November the 29th. Here at Mohawk College, David Braley Athletic Recreation Center. We've been in for some really good volleyball. And the 5th and deciding set can only get better, as this is for all the marbles. Teams are taking the court. Ref is calling them on. Just gotta go through the rotation check. Make sure everything's in order. Ref calls the Mohawk libero on. Conestoga is good as well. Conestoga looks like will be serving. Start this 5th and final set as Mallory O'Hara steps up to serve.
Loud gym in here tonight.
Mohawk fans are going nuts. O'Hara with a huge serve, acing the Mohawk team. Point Conestoga. O'Hara back to serve.
Conestoga really relying on her tonight. Seems like she's definitely one of the more powerful players.
Absolutely, Carly. Her serve's been dominant, and she gets a lot of the sets. And there's Chuck's Maddie, Mohawk's go-to player, getting roofed by the Conestoga block. Point Conestoga. O'Hara still serving. Dug up by Gagnon. Push to Van Hardensveld. That's dug up by Conestoga. Balls to St. Clair. Big dig. And St. Clair finds the back corner of the court and scores for Conestoga. Mallory O'Hara steps up to serve.
Nothing but calm, knows exactly what she's doing.
Absolutely, she missed those 2 in the... there's another one. Mohawk unable to handle it. 4 points in to the 5th and final set. Mohawk has to burn one of their timeouts. Hoping to get O'Hara out of her serving groove. Her serve's been dominant tonight, but she's been one of the more relied upon players, as you've said.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Mohawk's really got to try and watch her. Seem to be having a very hard time with their serves, though.
They do. Mohawk just needs to step in front of it, though. That ball will float on you a whole lot when it catches the draft in the gym. And it's a tough serve to pass up. You really got to get your body in front of it. As soon as you get caught reaching, you put yourself out of position. More than likely, you won't get the pass. Here's O'Hara. Let's see if the Mohawk timeout worked on breaking her rhythm. Doesn't look like it. Gagnon gets that ball up. Maddie tips it. And that ball's put to a position where Sinclair cannot get a play on it. Chi-Chi chucks Maddie up to serve for Mohawk. Ball to O'Hara from the backcourt, dug up. Set to St. Clair. Gagnon tips it. That's dug up though. Free ball coming for Mohawk. Off the hands of the block, Conestoga able to get it. It's a back set. Got a wicked rally going on here. From the back row, O'Hara with the swing. Mohawk digs it though. Dug up again. These ladies not letting the ball hit the court. Paige Stewart, the setter, takes a crack at it, hits the Mohawk block, and that hits the court. Stephanie Hui stepping up to serve. Gagnon pushes it to deep one, where nobody's home. Scores a point for Mohawk as Kaylee Duncan steps up to serve. Tried to run the middle there. Did not work though, as Mohawk's able to shove it back down the Conestoga throats. Scoring a point, Haley Duncan up to serve. Out to St. Clair. Big block. Free ball over for Mohawk though. Quick attack run, but Mohawk's able to get it. Mohawk tries to run their own quick, doesn't work. Sinclair with what looked like her left hand. Tried to fix that ball, but she hit it out of bounds. Haley Duncan serving. Set to St. Clair, off the hands of the block. Mohawk digs it. And Gagnon hits it into the net. Point for Conestoga. Paige Stewart up to serve. Looking to give her team more of a cushion. Her serve touches the top of the tape. Ball's tipped. Back set. The ball's dug up though. Point for Mohawk as the Conestoga player touches the net. Christine Van Hardingsveld serving for Mohawk, who's down by one. Big serve. Hardingsveld unable to handle that off her fingertips. Still the barrel, Chantel Baker getting it over. That's a lift on Conestoga, which means the game is tied at 6s as Christine Van Hardingsveld still serving. She serves out of bounds. That's a mistake that can't happen in this Fifth and final set. Whoever makes the least mistakes usually wins the game. Leanne Sinclair is serving. It's a high ball. There's going to be a free ball coming for Conestoga. Set outside. Mallory O'Hara with the kill. She gets blocked. And Mohawk gets called on the lift on that last play. Conestoga is the first to 8, which means the teams switch sides. Keeping it fair.
It's been a close set so far. Very intense game so far.
That it has been. Couldn't expect either of these teams to toss up a stinker. Each one wants to win badly, move up in those standings. Leanne Sinclair serving for Conestoga. She's been another one of their go-to players tonight. Shoulder must be getting tired. As she serves it into the net. 3-point for Mohawk. As Julie Gagnon steps up. Dug up by Gagnon. Set to Chuck's Maddie. She knows exactly what to do with it. Puts the ball home. Point Mohawk, this game is tied at 8. Julie Gagnon up to serve. Sinclair with a big swing out of the back row, which Mohawk handles. Conestoga unable to handle that swing by Chuck's Maddie. And that is a point for Mohawk, who takes their first lead of the 5th set, 9-8. Julie Gagnon still serving. The ball's blocked by Mohawk. They give it back to Conestoga. Van Hardingsveld unable to handle that swing. And that is a point for Conestoga. This game is tied at 9. As number 14, Elizabeth Gilbreth, steps up to serve. Gannon has a hard time handling it. So does Chuck's Maddie as she hits that ball into the net. Conestoga leads 10-9 in this race to 15. Chuck's Maddie unable to fix that ball. And Mohawk calls a timeout as they feel this game may be slipping away from them. Conestoga leads 11-9. That was 2 attacks in a row that Mohawk swung into the net.
Just can't seem to get a handle on that ball, John.
No, they can't at all. Mohawk's passing these last few serves has been really non-existent. They've been scrambling to get the ball up, making it really tough on the attacker to get a good, clean swing on it. And the result has been 2 balls in a row going into the net. Conestoga, though, to their credit, has been playing really scrappy defense, not letting much hit the floor. Teams take the court again. Elizabeth Gilbreth stepping back up to serve. Leon again has troubles with it. Van Hardingsveld from the back row. Oh, big dig by the libero, Chantel Baker. Free ball for Conestoga. That's O'Hara with the swing. But that ball is out of bounds. Point for Mohawk. There's a substitution. Number 4, Charlotte Butema, stepping in for number 18, Jessica Burdette. Butema in to serve. Off into his hands. Mohawk able to recover though and get that ball over. Set to O'Hara. Mohawk digs it out. Here's Chuck Smatty. Free ball for Mohawk. Chuck Smatty again with the tip. Can't get it over. Mohawk with the Conestoga with the block on Mohawk. And that's a point. Emily McDonald stepping up to serve. Ball up to Chuck Smatty.
Nails that ball to the floor.
Drops the hammer. Peachy Chuck Smatty. Timeout Conestoga. We're in the 5th and final set. Conestoga leads 12-11 in this race to 15. Mohawks captured some of that momentum, reeling off 2 straight points. Conestoga needs to settle down. They've had some good scrambles. Coach is probably telling them, you can't have a single block on Chuck Smatty. He's just too strong of a hitter, as you saw on that play right before the timeout. Teams take the court again. And Corinne McGrath will be serving. Set to Eau Claire. Kaylee Duncan, Christine Van Hardingsveld team up on the block to get this game tied at 12. Corinne McGrath back to serve. The libero, Brianne Gallant, unable to handle that. And Conestoga's forced to use their last timeout. Conestoga coach, Merrick Gawush, doesn't like what he's seeing.
Just got to try and calm his players down. Really got to get back into this game.
Definitely their heads didn't look in at the last few points. Mohawk just looks like they want it more right now. Probably some motivational speaking going on in that huddle. And here are the teams back to the court. Mohawk serving out of this timeout. Corinne McGrath. Passed by St. Clair. Set to the middle. And that's a point for Conestoga. That was 13, Stephanie Huey tipping that middle ball. And here comes Mallory O'Hara.
Mohawk's got to watch out for her.
Yep, this is Conestoga's best server. Passed up nicely though by the libero. Set to Chuck Smatty again. Who packs Emily McDonald off the shoulder. Point for Mohawk. Chuck Smatty stepping up to serve. This is game point for Mohawk. It leads 14-13. Set to St. Clair. That ball's up. Free ball for Conestoga. Tipped over by Huey. Van Hardingsveld in the offside. That ball is inbounds. Conestoga ties it at 14.
What a set. What a set. Both teams fighting as hard as they can to take this game.
That they are.
Oh.
Conestoga gets a party ball. Conestoga has to win by 2. Stephanie Hui, game on her hands. Julie Gagnon, unable to handle that serve. That's
tough loss for Mohawk.
Yep, that's a win for Conestoga. It looks to move up in those standings. They were number 8 in the West, 1 behind Mohawk. Conestoga won that game because they made less mistakes than Mohawk in that 5th and final set. They didn't miss serves, their passing was stronger, and their defense just a little bit better. Just enough that Mohawk could not overcome it.
Not to mention their most powerful server of the night, Mallory O'Hara, really turning up the heat tonight.
Absolutely. So that was Mohawk losing a tough game, with Conestoga taking it 3 sets to 2. So the next Mohawk home game is December 5th. All right, thank you for watching, volleyball fans. I'm John Tonin.
And I'm Carly Prince.
Have a great night, everybody.